Hi, everyone, and welcome to OEM Update, where we talk about everything you need to know about this year's vehicle model lines in order to sell them. My name is Megan Cusick, editor of Motorcycle and Powersports News, and today we're going to be talking about the 2024 Can-Am Maverick R Sport Side-by-Side. The Maverick R is a new offering from Can-Am Off-Road this year as part of the Maverick line and boasts a base MSRP of $35,499. So, let's dive deeper into what exactly this sports side-by-side offers. But for that, we're going to go straight to the OEM source. Joining me today to give us an overview of the 2024 Maverick R is JJ Rivet, Global Product Manager for Can-Am Off-Road. JJ, thank you so much for hopping on to speak with us.
Megan, it's a pleasure to be here today with you.
Excellent. All right, so to start us off, can you give us a brief introduction to the Maverick R? Which types of customers are looking for this model?
So when we launched the Maverick X3 back in 2017, we leapfrogged the industry in bringing a new level of power and suspension travel. And our customers are true enthusiasts. They just like to have the best product out there, get out in the toughest conditions and push their vehicles to the limits. And what we saw over the years is that the usage and the customers are evolving, and they always want more. So we've been able to feed them more power through the years with a few power increases on the X3. But the Maverick R is really pushing those boundaries to a whole new level. 240 horsepower DCT transmission. So the idea is our customers, where most of their riding is, it's really in open riding areas. So that would be desert riding, dune riding, and then a lot of rock crawling. That's really what drives them. So Maverick R was really developed with that type of usage in mind, and just to get that true enthusiast to be able to have that most powerful vehicle out there and pushing the boundaries. What drives these customers to purchase their vehicles is suspension travel, horsepower, aggressive-looking design. So Maverick R is really answering those customer needs for those super enthusiasts.
Okay, so it sounds like you're giving us some of the main selling points and features of the Maverick R there. Like, those seem key. Can you give us a few more? What can dealers really use to sell this model?
The three top purchase criterias in this category of product is really suspension, travel, power, acceleration, and design. And Maverick R really hits on all those features. With the new engine that was specifically designed by Rotax, so 240 horsepower, 1-liter engine. Nobody out there is pushing that level of power out of a single-liter engine. But not only that, when we developed the engine, we had to make sure that it was durable and reliable. So customers can expect the same level of durability as they do on the X3 Turbo RR engine. Also, we paired it with the DCT transmission, so the industry's first top HP DCT transmission. So the idea is up to a certain point, if you want to maximize power to the ground, pairing your engine with a DCT transmission is going to bring a lot of benefits. So it's gear on gear, so no horsepower loss in the process. And also making sure that you are able to override the system if you want to manual paddle shift it. But so far, I'll say 98% of the time, people are really keeping it in automatic mode. That's really the secret to calibration, is making sure that you're able to have it shift in the right shifting points. And the Rotax team and Valcour team have been working extremely hard on that. So it's performing well in all the riding conditions which this vehicle was developed for. We also brought a new heavy-duty tall knuckle suspension technology that we developed. The idea with this is to bring a lot more stability to the vehicle, reducing body roll. And we're seeing that our customers, they're enthusiasts. So one big trend is to put bigger tires on their vehicles, up to 35-inch tires. So this suspension can fit those 35-inch tires, and will ensure that that suspension is durable for a long time. And then we're Can-Am, so we're innovators. So we matched it with some more technology in it. So we have Smart Shock technology, which is a auto-adjusting system, suspension system. So with dual valve, so rebound and compression, so that when you're riding in those, either if you want to ride very aggressively or in a comfort mode, the suspension will be able to adjust itself to the type of riding that you're pushing the vehicle. And then we also introduced our first generation or first version of touchscreen infotainment. So we have this 10.25-inch screen giving you the ability to be able to control your music or validate your maps as you're driving through that desert or dune riding environment.
Yeah, it certainly sounds like you're getting a lot of great features for the price of this model, for sure.
We're offering great value. So it starts at $35,499 and up to $44,000, depending on the trim package that people are selecting. But the important thing is that when you buy that base model, you actually get the 240 horsepower, you get the DCT transmission, and you get the heavy duty tall knuckle suspension. So you're getting really everything that this vehicle can offer. But then as you move on to other trims, you get some nice, more premium features with them.
All right. So speaking of those trim levels, can you tell us what those are and kind of break down a few specs that differentiate them?
Yes, absolutely. So you start off with the base model, which, as I mentioned, you have the 240 horsepower, the DCT transmission, heavy duty tall knuckle suspension, and then you get all the other benefits that come as the Maverick R is. And then as you move on to the other trims, we have a X package, an XRS, and a XRS with Smart Shock. And the difference between the base and the X is you get more features in the X. So you get the large infotainment 10.25-inch screen. You also get the 4-point harness for seatbelt. And then you get the X package trims and badging that come with the vehicle. So again, we like building on a good, better, best trim strategy. And then you move on to the XRS, where on the XRS, you'll get bigger tires and wheels. You'll get a front camera on the vehicle. The big story with the XRS is that you get Fox bypass shocks, so a big upgrade in shocks. And then with the XRS, we also have another trim that is the XRS with Smart Shock for those customers that don't want to tune their shocks themselves, and they want to be able to select the type of riding comfort depending on the type of riding that they're going to do. Smart Shock with dual valve for both compression and rebound is a solution to that. So we have a package or trim for any customer out there, depending on what they're going to want or what their budget is.
Yeah, I really like that approach, especially when you've got new riders onto the scene. It sounds like between, the automatic transmission or even the Smart Shocks, that you're making it easy for new riders even to purchase one of these vehicles.
Yes, absolutely. Although most of our customers are coming from the Maverick X3, we are seeing customers that are buying Maverick R as a first vehicle. But I'd say up to now, most of our customers are the true enthusiasts on the Maverick R, and they have some type of rec sport side-by-side riding experience.
Okay, very good to know. Now, for other Maverick models, what have been some of the common service issues in the past, and have those been addressed in the Maverick R?
So on the Maverick X3, from the time of launch, we proved to the market that durability and reliability was really built into the initial project. We do a lot of testing in different riding environments, whether it's extremely cold or extremely warm. And really, we go in the markets to test to make sure that our product is going to last for a long time. So in the X3, we did have some learnings. So some of those learnings are that some people did have concerns regarding turbo reliability. And our turbos are manufactured in-house by Rotax, so they're not outsourced. So we build them ourselves, we design them ourselves, and they're built to last the same time as the engine, so a lifetime. And we've proven to the market that they can trust our turbos, whether it's even in the toughest mud conditions, which some people were concerned with at first when we launched the X3. And we've just proven over time that it's been extremely reliable. The other thing is that we've upgraded our suspensions on the X3 over the years, because when we launched X3 in 2017, tire size upgrades weren't as popular as they are now. So this required us to increase the some of the components on our suspensions, and this has directly been addressed with the heavy-duty tall knuckle suspension that is really stepping that up to the next level compared to X3. And then finally, the DCT transmission was integrated on the Maverick R. We know that customers do have concerns on belt durability on a CVT transmission. So the idea is that the DCT, being gear on gear, no maintenance, all you have to do is do your oil changes periodically, and it's as simple as that. Although on the X3 CVT, we've added a temperature sensor a few years ago, and this helped people understand that when the housing of the CVT is getting too hot, it sends them a little warning to inform them. And with this, people have been able to adjust their type of riding, and they're able to track the overheating easier. So belt reliability is getting better and better. But again, Maverick R, it's that true racing enthusiast performance junkie. So we wanted to make sure that they just had the best.
Sounds like it. Thank you for telling us all that. Now, what is Can-Am doing to help dealers move these new units?
So when we launch a new product, the first thing is we want to get it out there with dealers as soon as possible. So we made sure that we had the production capability to be able to supply the dealers, but then to help them retail, because in the end, helping them retail, I think, is key to the success of any vehicle. So what we've done is we do have some dealer incentives to help them out. We did a strong activation from the time of launch, whether it's through media intro, dealer training, getting dealers on board to really understand, because there's a lot of technical information on this product. So, and then we're also supporting our dealers with lower interest rates. We know that this vehicle is generated by disposable income from our customers. So in making sure that we're able to help them keep that payment down, that monthly payment down, we are supporting dealers with lower interest rates promotions that we're offering. So the combination of having a strong activation plan, any dealer incentives, and then the interest rates is really going to help them drive those sales.
Excellent. All right, so final question for you. What are some of the most popular accessories or add-ons for the Maverick R, or just the Maverick line in general?
Our customers like to personalize their vehicles, and making sure that they had the ability to be able to customize their vehicle was key. So from the beginning of the project, we made sure that the accessory team was involved in the product development. And this is why you're seeing so many accessories available with the vehicle. Now, some of these favorite exciting accessories are the fact that we now have a smart accessory lineup. The concept behind the smart accessory lineup is that since we're the manufacturer of the vehicle, we're able to tap into the vehicle ECU and make sure that some of our accessories are able to react depending on the data that's coming from that ECU. So as an example, you would have a LED bar that is fully integrated in the vehicle design. So that's one thing. But also making sure that when you're accelerating, or if you're getting to a stop position, that the brightness will adapt depending on the vehicle speed. So it's all those small details that really differentiate us from any other light bar out there. And then we have a smart lineup that is aligned with the vehicle dynamics. And you can also expect that we're going to be bringing more and more accessories on that side. We also see that people like to bring cargo on board, but they like to personalize it. So we have a multitude of different storage bins or storage bags that you can integrate, so you can really personalize that. We do have multiple storage bins that you can put in the rear cargo area. We have, if you want to put a spare tire, there's a spare tire holder, and then a whole bunch of other accessories. So we have a roof scoop, multiple windshields. So windshields are something that is key into having a better driving experience depending on how the weather's going out there. So you can go from a half windshield to the most complete power tilt windshield to be able to open that windshield up when you're driving in hot weather conditions, or bring it down if you're going in a very dusty or raining environment.
I know from what you said there that dynamic light bar sounds really cool. I would really love to see that in action. But all of it sounds fantastic. Now, so it's been a pleasure speaking with you today, JJ, and thank you so much for taking the time today to talk with us about the 2024 Can-Am Maverick R.
Well, thanks for your time. It's always a pleasure to talk about the Maverick R. We put a lot of efforts into it, and we're super excited about the product.
Yeah, it certainly sounds like it, and I'm sure it shows. So for more information about the Maverick line or to become a Can-Am dealer, head to brp.com. And as always, stay tuned to MPN for more of the latest and greatest in motorcycle and powersports news.